Hello, I'm JJ Dionisio.
I'm Jenny Glassman.
I'm Lauren Irusi. I'm Joe Salgado.
And I'm Bella Lyons.
Okay. Now, before we tell you who we chose as our extraordinary citizen, we would like to share some key traits that we believe an extraordinary citizen should have. So, first off is kindness. When someone is kind to you, they make you feel good about yourself. They also make you want to spread that kindness to others. Next is generous. When someone is kind to you, when only doing something good simply because you want something in return, you're not being generous. However, when doing a good deed just because you want to, that is what makes someone generous. Last is caring. When you're caring, you are considerate and you value what other people have to say to you. Caring is a very important trait to have as an extraordinary citizen.
This is Tim Lucas. He is our extraordinary citizen. He's a pastor at a church called Liquid Church, which is a church all around New Jersey. He's quoted by saying, "An extraordinary citizen is anyone who puts themselves in an uncomfortable position to do good to others."
This is Pastor Tim and his family. To his left, we have Colleen, and to her left is their sophomore daughter, Chase. And next to Chase is Dell, who as of today is an 8th grade graduate and also the reason why Pastor Tim unfortunately couldn't be with us today.
Courage is defined as the ability to do something that frightens you. Tim shows courage by his switch in jobs. He went from being an 8th grade teacher to becoming a pastor. He made this change because he said it was what God was telling him to do. Another way Tim shows courage is by traveling all around the world to give people fresh water. Traveling to a different country can always be scary, and Tim does it all the time for others.
Leadership. Tim Lucas started as an 8th grade and high school English teacher for 8 years before teaching one Sunday school class and getting very involved in religious teachings. Tim described it as getting tricked into teaching by God. Since then, over 3,500 people experience his messages each week.
Pastor Tim Lucas has an unbelievably high amount of respect for everyone. For example, at Liquid Church, they do a lot of events involving special needs children and adults. Everyone always enjoys the activities that they plan for them. However, sometimes people do not want to do the activity or don't want to participate in the way it was intended because of their disability. Even though that happens, Tim Lucas does not pressure them to do anything they do not want to do because he is respectful of them.
Pastor Tim once said, "Any crisis you see is an opportunity to serve." He really took this to an extraordinary level by going to countries like the Dominican Republic, Ethiopia, El Salvador, and Rwanda to build clean water wells in places that never experienced clean water. There was once a Water Warrior 5K in about 2014, and that cause was in support of the water wells.
He wanted to create a special environment where the last are served first, so the church created an event called Night to Shine, where every year they throw a prom for children and adults with special needs. Tim goes home feeling very tired but very happy.
This photo is from the Christmas outreach held annually at Liquid Church. There was over 5,000 volunteers, and these 5,000 volunteers made over 1 million meals for people affected by Hurricane Maria in Puerto Rico.
This might seem a bit out of context, but that's actually me up there. I go to Liquid Church. I serve with the elementary students. And hearing Tim's message every week inspires me to do good things. And for me, that's serving with these children and teaching them about what I think is a wonderful thing. And it really changes my life when someone can just go up there and just do good things and inspire people.
So we thank you so much for listening to what we had to say, and we hope that you enjoyed listening all about Pastor Tim Lucas as much as we enjoyed having the opportunity to get to know him.